In this video, I'll be helping you with the ALEKS problem type called finding the roots of a quadratic equation with leading coefficients greater than 1. And in this example, we're asked to solve for y in this equation. And the first thing I notice is this y squared, meaning that we will have a quadratic. We would just need to move everything to one side to set it equal to 0. And to do so, I can add 30y to both the left and right hand side, giving me a 0 on the right hand side. And on the left hand side, I don't have any like terms, but I can write this in descending order as 9y squared plus 30y plus 25 equals 0. And from here, I can solve by factoring the quadratic on the left and setting each of those factors equal to 0. And I can use any of those methods for factoring that I have previously used. For this example, I will use trial and error, where factoring on the right-hand side, my only options for 9y squared would be either 9y and 1y or 3y and 3y. So I would have to try both. I'll start by trying 3y and 3y, and then for trial and error, I would look at the c term, 25, and again, my only options are 25 and 1 or 5 and 5. And in this case, I can see that using the 5s, where both are positive, would multiply to be 25, but looking at the middle terms, 5 times 3y is 15y, and 3y times 5 is another 15y. Adding these together does give me that 30y, so we have successfully factored this expression, and we now have two things being multiplied equaling 0, which tells me that either the first one must be 0 or the second one must be 0. And in this case, they just happen to be the same expression, 3y plus 5. But even if they were different, I can solve each one separately. On the left, I would first subtract the 5 over to the right, leaving me 3y equals negative 5. And then solving for y, I would divide both sides by 3, and y equals negative 5/3. On the right-hand side, it's exactly the same. And since I only need to write a solution once, I'll just say y equals negative 5/3.